Hey everybody, today I'm going to take a look at the Elago S5 series case. This is a slim fit snap-on case for the Apple iPhone 5. So yeah, I've had the iPhone 5 for about, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks now, and I usually don't put a case on my iPhone because I believe in these slim form factor. You're buying Apple and you're buying an iPhone, and you're supposed to appreciate the design. You don't buy a BMW or a Mercedes and shield it in a rubber bumper or plastic or tape or whatever. I usually go naked with my iPhone, but this time is a little bit different. The iPhone 5 is extremely light. It's extremely thin. It's 7.6 millimeters thick, and its aluminum back is just really, really fragile. And one of the reasons why I bought the white model instead of the black model, which looks like a stealth bomber, is because I was afraid of scuffing and scratches because the aluminum antenna and sides and back are anodized. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell, but the aluminum is actually a little bit anodized over here. So it's a little bit anodized. Can't focus there. Okay. So it will show some signs of scratching. Very light, but it will be a lot less noticeable than the black one, which will obviously chip silver. So that's the reason why I got the white one. So back to this Elago S5 series case. Usually I'm a big fan of in-case just because they're such a tight fit and they barely add any thickness to the actual phone. But I was over in Best Buy on about the second or third day I got my iPhone, and I tried to slip in an in-case, and I did find one, but then I slipped it in, and if you can see over there in the upper, or rather, that's actually the bottom, right there, bottom corner. See it? It's very slight. There's some little gray bits or little gray dots over there, and also on this side. It's kind of hard to see, but they're there. When I put in the in-case case, I guess, it basically left these marks on, if you can see over there, left some residue over there, which seems to have gotten in between the screen and the chamfered edges, or chamfered bezel, and I can't seem to get that out. Yeah, so I end up getting a Elago S5. So they've come in a variety of colors. They're usually $20. You could easily find them on Amazon right now for $10. They're available also at Apple stores, I believe. Should be at least by now. So I'm gonna take a look and open this and see how well it fits in my iPhone. And let's get right to it. So if you'll bear with. Okay, so I've got the wrapper opened and pulled out the case. Okay, so it was a little bit hard to tell, but in this, I guess, translucent wrapper, inside a translucent wrapper, let me see if I can slip this back in. Let's just pop this back in for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Inside the translucent wrapper, it looks like it's matte, which is kind of what I thought it would be. But slip it out, and it's actually a glossy case. So I'm a little bit surprised that it's not matte. It's a little bit deceiving. So know that it's possible that you'll be getting a glossy model case if you see these at the store, because this translucent wrapper is deceiving. So here's a case. Generally it looks pretty nice. Looks like it could withstand a dropping. There's some slip marks over here. anti-slip marks. There's no logo other than this small one down here. It says Elago. It's not very noticeable and pretty unobtrusive. And as you can see, I've only just touched it a little bit, and it's a little bit hard to tell because there's all this glare, but right there, there's some fingerprinting right there in the center. Right there. So already, because it's glossy, you know it's going to get really, really glossy, fingerprinty. So here's my iPhone 5, and before you put your case in, you want to make sure you blow off any dust or wipe it off. I don't really care right now. Just going to blow it off. Blow off any dust that might be inside of the case, because the way you get scratches on your device is that well, dirt gets trapped in between, and then basically it rubs back and forth on your device and creates marks. Okay, so another thing I'm noticing right here is the edges on the inside. They don't appear to be incredibly well painted. It looks like there's some, it's fading right there. It's fading right there, so it looks like they didn't paint it all the way through, or they skipped out and decided to go cheapen up a little bit at the end of production. I don't know what the case is. It's especially noticeable in this corner. See that? It's not sprayed all the way through, but that's the inside, and it really shouldn't really matter. So I'm gonna slip this in, and hopefully I don't scratch my iPhone in the case in the process. So let's see if I can do this. Oops. Zoom in there. So I'm gonna put this in before I scratch my phone, and I will be back in a sec. Okay, I'm not fully back yet, but as you can see, I got most of the iPhone 5 into the case here. Just gonna do a final press in there, and right there we go. Hopefully there's no red paint on it, because it was a little troublesome to put it in, but here it is. Here's my iPhone 5. You can see that there's that metal plate in the back kind of disrupts the whole design language. It's a little bit ugly, but you know, there's really nothing you can do about it. So here it is. It's still razor thin. I think it adds about, I don't know, probably adds another like millimeter or 2 millimeters to the phone. So maybe if I get an old iPhone 4 and compare, and then we'll see how thick the case actually is. Okay, so I've got an iPhone 4 here. So if we do a quick comparison, I'm just feeling this right off. We do a quick comparison right here. On the sides, you can see that, you know, it's a little bit thicker, just a tad bit thicker than the iPhone 4. Actually, it might not even be. It might even be very same. So, if you were okay with the iPhone 4 thickness, and I really liked it. As you can see, I never put a case on mine, or at least I took the case off after like a few months. Then you're gonna be okay with the iPhone 5 with the Elago S5 slim fit case. But again, it doesn't shield the bottom, it doesn't shield the top, and like most cases, it will not shield the front. So if you're okay with that, I would say $10 well spent. Just be careful, and remember to make sure that you're okay with the glossiness of the case. So here it is. Here's an iPhone 5 next to an iPhone 4. Not significantly thicker, but adds that little bit of protection, and will make you feel a little better when you go to sleep at night. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time.